Women, just because you can give birth to children, that does not automatically make you God. I am tired of seeing women acting as if they are gods just because they can give birth to children. Because you can carry a baby and you give birth to children does not make you God. You know what it makes you? It makes you a mammal. It makes you a female. If you don't know what mammal is, go and check what mammal is. There's nothing too extraordinary about it. Animals give birth to children. Dogs, they carry 2, 3, 4. You don't hear them whine and complain or try to make everybody feel like all of a sudden they are all high and mighty just because they gave birth to children, just because they did what their body was naturally created for. I'm tired of hearing women taunt men and make men feel like they are nothing just because they can give birth to children. Children that you cannot give birth to on your own. You need a sperm of a man.
Pregnancy takes a toll on the life and the health of women. When women get pregnant, some of them go through a lot. There are women who have lost their teeth, women who've lost their hair due to pregnancy. Some women have developed gestational diabetes because of pregnancy. And during childbirth, women are likely to die. In Western societies, Black women have the highest maternal mortality rate. In America, 55.3 Black women die per 100,000 live births, which is known as maternal mortality. In the UK, it is 40 Black women per 100,000 live births. Black women have the highest maternal mortality in the developed world. We don't want to talk about Africa, where the health system is bad and there's a lot of medical negligence. Also, women who safely deliver children can develop autoimmune diseases. We don't want to talk about women who had their children through cesarean section. Surgeries are very hard on women's body and the pain is unbearable. Despite going through surgery, these women will still have to breastfeed. Sometimes women do not even develop enough milk to be able to breastfeed, and so they have to take different supplements and try to pump breast milk, and that process can be very painful and mentally exhausting. We don't want to talk about postpartum depression. And you have the audacity to go like, yeah, without men's sperm, women cannot procreate or get pregnant. The sperm of a man is cheap. If a woman wants the sperm of a man, all she have to do is to just ask a man to sleep with her unprotected, and men will do it. Do you know the cost of extracting a woman's egg? The cost of extracting your egg to freeze as a woman is in between $16,000 and $20,000. That is to tell you who the priceless gender is. Women's reproductive organs are superior and more expensive than men, and that is the fact. Also, if two men want to have a child, guess what? They need to pay for a surrogate, and that is not cheap. But if a woman wants to have a baby and she is healthy and fertile, all she has to do is to sleep with a man unprotected during her most fertile periods, and she will get pregnant. Women being able to carry pregnancy and a woman's anatomy in itself is something that is marvelous and incredible, and women should be celebrated and honored for it. Also, let us not talk about the many years women sacrifice to socialize their children. No other animal or mammal socializes their children, but a mother is responsible for teaching her baby how to talk, how to walk, and basic human skills like potty training. A mother have to teach her baby all that, and women sacrifice extensive part of their lives taking care of their children and raising their children to become responsible adults. No other mammal is responsible for taking care of their children up to 18 years old, depending on where you are. Because in Africa, some of you, even in your 20s, you are still the responsibility of your parents, especially your mother. Dear women, pregnancy, childbirth will have a toll on your body, on your health, and your most productive years as a human being. Make sure that if you choose to become a mother, do it with a man who is financially capable and will compensate you well for all the stress. My name is Dr. Zita. I am a sociologist. If you're not following, guess what? Hit the follow button.